Alright, so this is what we got going on today. We're going to take all those pieces right there and build a set of headers. Actually got a few more. That's just one box, but I'll show y'all where they got to go. Can't really show you the car they're going in, so let me flip this around. But alright, so basically got to fit all that through that little hole. So it's 2 1/4, pretty big headers. So kind of show y'all how that's going to work out. Kind of show y'all the process of how we build them. It's actually going to be a step header, so I'll show you how that works out, and then we will kind of show you how we get them in there as we go. Just so you have an idea. So basically this is how these flanges come. They come in one piece, but we just cut them up to basically get them, you know, individually, so we can take the tube off it, you know, separately, and then use them that way, piece them together. But that's basically what you got. Like I said, just to weld it up, silicone bronze. Like I said, you got to fit all these pieces together, kind of build what you want. And this is going to be the actual tube for the number 7 cylinder. So you can kind of see, like I said, that's the flange welded up. And also, I always weld the inside too, just to, so I can show you. I always weld the inside too, just so you get a double weld. And you can grind everything down if you need to like torque match it, kind of help flow. Just kind of show you all this is the tack process. And I'll go through and grind all them off, and then come through and actually TIG weld it all together. Alright, so we got this last tube welded up. Here, kind of show you on it. What I like to do, these are like what they call step headers. So this tube right here is actually 2 1/8, and then it steps up to 2 1/4. So what I like to try to do, if it's going to be like an NA mode or anything really, I usually try to keep this first step the same length on all of them, if possible. And then also when you're welding these headers up, always weld the insides too. So that way it just helps prevent it from having leaks, and it helps just give it a little bit more surface area to grab too. It makes it a little bit stronger, but I always try to remember that, and then, like I said, it'll kind of help you out in the long run. But like I said, just kind of remember them pieces. Like I said, if you are doing a step header, try to keep these the first step the same length on each one if you can. Like I said, this application is kind of crazy. You see this tube looks crazy. It's actually going outside the frame. So it's kind of a long tube, but I'll show you once I get them all put on the car what they look like. All right, just gonna show you all the finished product there. Like I said, I can't really show the car, but so basically there you go. What I try to do, you know, the biggest thing when you're building headers, just try to plan for everything if you can possibly. Like I said, these are a little tough because G-bodies, generally you either have to wind up running 1 or 2 tubes outside of the frame, but just always try to remember, you know, you got to get to the starter, and then of course you got to get to the oil filter. But this is the passenger side. Like I said, I got 3 of the tubes to go inside basically, and then I wound up putting, yeah, the 1 tube outside or whatever. That shows you that side. And then same thing over here. I try to keep them matching. You got 3 tubes on the inside, and you got the 1 tube that goes to the outside and crosses over. Try to keep everything kind of uniform. Try to keep plugs in mind. Like I said, if you gotta get to the spark plugs, keep that in mind. But like I said, it's a bunch of work. If you've never done a set, it's a little tricky, but just gotta cut and piece it together and go from there. Give y'all a shot of the bottom side too. Like I said, we got our collectors on. Everything welded in place. Like I said, I try not to let them hang too low. Try to keep the collectors even with the trans pan, that way they're not hanging super low. Like I said, you can kind of see the 4 tubes coming together right there. And you got the one tube that wraps around the frame, even it's not really low. Let me see from the side. Still got probably 8 inches of ground clearance right there. Alright, so that's gonna wrap us up on the headers. This is the little next project we're gonna have coming out soon. This is an old Ford pickup F100. We're gonna do you can see we got a Coyote motor in it. We gotta build headers for it next actually. Kind of same deal. Like I said, we'll get in there and get them fit, getting everything going. Like I said, we already got the chassis done, got the cabin all kind of just sitting on it right now. We got to get it all mocked up and finished, ready to go. But this is gonna be a pretty big build right here. As you can see, a good bit of work. We got a lot of it done. We just got to get the harness in and get it running. So y'all stay tuned for this project, because like I said, it's gonna be a pretty neat little build. We'll show it start to finish. I got some other video on it coming, and then we got a couple other videos. I've had people ask about some G-body suspension stuff, so we're gonna kind of go into details on that. I'll show them. I got a couple different cars we can show them on, but y'all stay tuned for that, and I appreciate all the views. Thank you.